What happens if you were hit by a city bus or involved in an accident that involves a city vehicle? Your case isn't like a regular accident claim. The rules are different and the deadlines are shorter. And if you don't act quickly, you can lose your chance to be compensated, even if it wasn't your fault. I'm Cary Woods, a personal injury attorney here in Miami. Today, I want to talk to you about when you've been injured and the city or county is responsible. I'm going to walk you through a real case from one of my clients and then break down how Florida law works and what you need to do immediately if this happens to you. If you're in this situation now, don't wait. These cases have ticking clocks, and if you miss this window to take action, your case could be over before it even starts. Let me tell you about a real case involving a county transit bus. The bus driver was seen waving at a coworker as he made a turn when he struck the client as they were crossing. The video from the bus clearly demonstrated that the driver was not aware of his surroundings. Our client suffered severe injuries to his shoulder, which prevented him from cycling, a hobby that was a very important part of his life. Now, here's the catch. Because the vehicle was operated by a city employee, we had to act fast. We weren't just dealing with an insurance company. We were dealing with a governmental entity. This means Florida's rule for sovereign immunity apply. We had to send a formal notice of claim to the proper government agency. This had to be done within the legal deadline, and we had to give time for them to have their formal internal investigation before we could file. We also face obstacles from the governmental agency because they will not provide videos until a lawsuit is filed. We had to pull surveillance footage, gather witness statements, and consult with traffic experts. But because we knew the systems and took the right steps from the start, we built a solid case. In the end, we were able to secure a settlement. This meant that our client could get back to his daily activities, which included bicycling. Now, let's talk about what makes these types of cases here in Florida different. Here in Florida, there's something called sovereign immunity. It basically means that governmental agencies like City of Miami or Miami-Dade County are generally protected from lawsuits, unless certain exceptions apply. Florida allows you to bring a claim against them, but it's not a wide open door. The process is limited, technical, and let's be honest, it's not designed to make things easy for injury victims. One of the biggest hurdles is the notice of claim. First, you have to send a written notice to the correct governmental agency. Then you're required to wait 180 days while they investigate your claim. And only after that time are you able to file a lawsuit. And while the law gives you up to 3 years to send that notice, waiting that long is a mistake. These notices take time to prepare and serve correctly. And if you miss a step or get something wrong, your claim could be thrown out before you even get a chance to see a courtroom. Another surprise for people is the cap on compensation. Even if your injuries are severe and your medical bills are high, Florida law limits your recovery to $200,000 per person, or $300,000 per incident. That cap doesn't change unless the state legislature steps in and approves a higher amount, which is very rare. It's a tough reality, especially with people dealing with life-altering injuries. And finally, these cases come with layers of red tape. You're dealing with slow-moving government departments, formal processes, legal teams that are trained to push back, and a lot of documentation. It's not uncommon for a case to get delayed or dismissed just because a notice wasn't worded correctly or sent to the wrong office. That's exactly why we take a hands-on approach right from the beginning. So, if this happened to you or someone you love, call us today. We'll explain your options clearly, make sure you don't miss a single deadline, and fight to get the compensation you deserve.